Alright, well our mage friend is still here, the one who maybe inadvertently caused all of our previous madness. Good times. Okay, let's get our health and mana up, and we'll see if we can finish off these gnolls and mongrels. Back here there was a cave of, I think they were dark iron dwarves, and they were lower level, so it's kind of okay, this guy. Look at this. Look at this train. I don't want to be anywhere near this train. That is a scary looking train. This mage keeps trying to AoE pull with like really mixed results. His name is Sai, which is what he's making me do every time I see him attempt this. And I learned my lesson about being on his aggro chain. So we're going to pull this guy now, and we're going to pull him back. Oh, we're going to get two. Whatever, that's fine.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharge.
They're both attacking me, which I love to see. I love to see that. I don't know who this is casting at anymore. Okay, he's gone. And that one will hopefully die before he gets back to camp. Okay. Alright, we have all the mongrels we need. Now we just need 2 more gnolls. So we caught up on mongrels pretty quick. Not gonna do anything around here without full health, so let's get that going. This mage can just simply stay away from us. I could invite them to the group, but with the kinds of pulls they're attempting and apparently failing at, I'd really rather not. No, 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 no. Okay. He's gone. He's gone, let's just go. This I didn't see them at all, and then they just kind of appeared there. I don't know if that was some kind of just view distance thing, which shouldn't be. View distance is all the way up. Or if they just respawned in the camp there. Very, very unusual and super unfortunate. Because that was our last soul shard that we had on hand. So now we get to spend 10 seconds summoning our imp, who's going to be relatively useless, while we get this gnoll down and hopefully get a soul shard off of this gnoll. Okay. Oh good, yeah, walk back to the camp. How about we walk away? Okay. I so often have to pull with the instant... I pull with the instant cast so often anyway that it's hard for me not to have it bound to the one key. No, I don't need any help, Sai. You can just carry on.
I can't attack them.
Apparently I have unbound my reply key, of course. We'll be polite. We will be polite, even though I think they've screwed us over at least once. Okay. Yeah, like I don't get what they're doing, but it doesn't seem like it's been 100% effective. Let's see what he does. This is the problem I had, is that it just doesn't really deal enough damage fast enough, and it doesn't slow them quite enough. But maybe he's gonna make it work. Sort of. Yeah, he's pulling it off this time. We are gonna get away from this. Look at this camp and how dense it is. How do we go about that? The answer is we don't. The answer is we go after this guy here. Let's just hard cast some shadow bolts and take the knockback and hope we can get this guy down. Alright, perfect. Deepwater Tavern, I'm pretty sure that's the tavern back in town. But we're going to go through the Donald Gauss Gate here and see if we can turn in the other quests that we have completed. Down to the engineer at the Loch Modan Bridge. Let's get out of this area, hopefully without attracting any more unwanted attention. Been thinking a lot about Shadowlands and the kind of content that I'd like to do. As far as things that are going to go specifically to YouTube, I'm obviously going to do a playthrough of all the Shadowlands content, the same way we've been doing Classic, where we read all the quests and all the lore items and really do a thorough job of exploring everything we can. And then I'm also going to do a series, a leveling series from level 1 that will take us through the revamped leveling experience with the level squish and everything. So I'm actually looking forward to that as well. And the way the revamped leveling experience works is you start off in a new starting area, and then once you complete that area, which acts as kind of a tutorial for new players and kind of updates the experience so that you're in a relevant timeline, you then pick an expansion to level through until you get to the Battle for Azeroth content. So I think the first expansion I would probably level through would be Wrath of the Lich King. I'm looking forward to leveling through Wrath and just getting to read all those quests and just seeing what that experience is like from a new player's standpoint. Yeah, we'll let them take the aggro on that one, that's fine. But the primary focus, especially right away, is obviously going to be seeing the actual new Shadowlands content. And I'm just really excited to see that. We're going to be going on a Paladin, because I really like that they are getting holy power back for their healing and tanking specs. That's going to let us do a lot of different things. We'll be able to tank 5-mans, and eventually we'll be able to heal raids. And then of course we'll have retribution for questing. I think it's going to be a really good time. And I think Shadowlands is going to be a really lore-heavy expansion. I think from what it seems like they're going to be expanding on a lot of the core lore around the Titans and just the origination of kind of the formation of the astrological chart that we're kind of familiar with, where we have the different parts of the universe, obviously order, chaos, light, dark, or light and void. It's going to be really interesting. I've seen a little bit. I've watched the first few minutes of a couple of different playthroughs from folks who were in the alpha. I don't want to watch too much because I don't want to spoil anything for myself, and I won't talk too much about what I have seen because I don't want to spoil things for you guys. But it looks like it's going to be really incredible and introduce a lot of new lore and really flesh out some of the lore that we're already familiar with around the Titans and the formation of the cycles of life and death and how all that stuff works. I'm pretty sure that the quest we have to come back here and turn it is going to be on this bridge. And once we get that done, if it doesn't have a follow-up that happens here, we'll hearth back to the inn in Menethil Harbor. Well, these kobolds shouldn't even be a threat to us. Unless we get really close to them, they're probably not even going to aggro, not at level 11. There we go.
How are you?
A disarming colloid for Sephorium? Oh heavens. Begin collecting the disarming materials immediately. Lurker venom can be found on the indigenous spiders in Loch Modan. Crocolisk tears are found here in the loch as well. But a Mogrosh crystal will be very difficult to procure. The ogres to the northeast mine them, but the crystals are a very rare commodity. We need to be prepared to defuse a dark iron attack. Return to me once you've collected the needed items, and I will prepare the mixture. Chief Engineer Hinderweir wants you to gather Lurker Venom, Mogrosh Crystal, and Crocolisk Tear. Okay, so 2 of these things are found here. Ogres to the northeast. So this is all here. Crocolisks, Lurkers,
Watch your back.
and Ogres. Now the Ogres were elite. It's an elite quest. I wonder if it's an elite quest simply because we need the Mogrosh Crystal. We could probably take one of those Ogres on our own. I don't know how common the drop is. Though we can definitely find out. I don't want to mess with this fish because it's just going to be annoying to swim. We can come down here and maybe find some crocolisks. Kind of worried that it's a green quest. Nothing here is going to be around our level, so it's going to be hard to produce a soul shard to summon our Voidwalker. That's kind of unfortunate. And I don't know about the wisdom of taking out one of those elites without the Voidwalker, so... Well, let's just go check it out. Let's go see what level these elites are. Oh, the lurkers are level 18. Dark Iron Insurgent. Crocolisks are a little bit weaker. That's gonna suck. We got our lurker venom. We also picked up some kind of dagger. Holy spell damage. That is incredibly specific and also very useless to us. Holy spell damage. Who's gonna equip a dagger and deal holy damage? Because priests can't equip daggers and paladins can't equip daggers. Who the hell is that item for? I have no idea. These crocolisks, I mean, I'm assuming we need the crocolis tears from these things, so...
It's too far away.
Even though they're really low level, wow, they're just canceling out our life drain. That's pretty impressive for such a low level mob. Let's get our Voidwalker back out so we don't have to deal with that. We got the Lurker Venom right away. I was kinda hoping that we would get the Crocolisk tier with the same frequency, but apparently not. We don't need the bears at all, but if we pull one, we'll make a soul shard out of them.
It's too far away.
There we go. Not too bad. Now we'll go attempt to take on one of these Mogrosh ogres. I think we can do it if we're careful, but I don't know. I don't think we've tried taking on an elite solo on this character. And it's not really something I would try on most characters. We have a level advantage, and that could help. But it's classic, so it might not help very much. Let's take this spider out. It's just gonna get in our way. We'll make a soul shard, or soul stone, and we'll cast that on ourselves immediately, just in case this little experiment ends in absolute failure. And we'll drink to full mana. Okay, let's go. We'll let our Voidwalker go in first. Not good. It might be useless to run. We would have done okay had we had a potion, or any way to heal ourselves. Would have been the only way to do that. Dislike. Very dislike. I don't even know if we could have done it with a soulstone. It's probably going to take a lot more manipulation of the threat that we're generating, but we don't have a lot of time to screw around because our Voidwalker's going to die. If we health funnel, that's probably also going to draw threat. We'll try one more time. Let's get some soul shards. Not what I wanted to do. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We're off to a great start. Not any other players in the immediate area either. We'll do Voidwalker, we'll do Healthstone, can't do Soulstone again, so... This is going to be our one shot at this. After this, we're dead, and we don't have a soulstone, so we'll have to respawn. And at that point, we will probably just end up coming back. I don't know, I don't want to take on the shaman, because the shaman's going to heal himself, right? I have no interrupt, except for fear. We could have feared. Let's think about fear. I still am going to avoid the shaman. We're going to go on this guy again. Alright, let's create our health stone. Alright. Send our Voidwalker in, probably to his death. Let's be a little bit more careful with
I need to get closer.
the threat we're putting out. Alright, let's start blasting and then we'll fear. Oh no no no, don't go too far. He outranged us. Oh, he came back! We're gonna get him. We got him. We didn't get the item though. Didn't get the item. We got a militant short sword of strength. And as cool as that is, it's not the item we need. But now we know we can do it, and I think fear is the key. Now we just need to find another ogre on his own. We could try the shaman. We'd have to be ready to fear him if he's going to heal himself. That's my big worry with the shaman, is that he could undo all of our effort, like, instantaneously. Let's send our Voidwalker in. Let's keep some range. And I have to watch his hands. What is happening?
I need to get
Oh, he's still running. Hey, we got him and he didn't heal himself. We're having pretty shit luck as far as getting the item, and we're out of water now, so... I mean, they said it would be a little harder to get it, but I just figured that was because they were elites and not because the drop rate was going to be horrible. Maybe we were supposed to somehow combine this with the quest when we came in here originally, but, you know, we didn't do that, so... I would advise that you guys do that if you're questing here. Don't do these elite quests until you've gone into the wetlands a little bit and you've gone all the way to Dunmodir, and you've run all the way back down, and you've turned that breadcrumb in, and now you would do this, the elite quest and this quest simultaneously, and just hope that after killing a ton of these guys, you'd get the item. Oh, he's gonna be too close. Fearing this guy is gonna be tricky. Well, that is that. We don't have any more water. Very poor planning on our part. Well, at least we know we can take these guys out now. That's a good combination of fear and keeping our dots rolling seems to be pretty effective. So we will come back with more supplies, I suppose. We'll be able to fly down to Thelsmar and cut across the lake, so it won't be quite a run. In the meantime, let's go ahead and turn in the 2 quests that we have. Assuming they turn in somewhere here. Green Warden. Boran. So we'll have to run out to the Green Warden, who was like right here somewhere. That's going to be something that we do next time. Let's get this one turned in since he's right here in town.
Well met.
Well done. Accept this as payment for fulfillment of your contract with the Merchant Marines. Reclaiming goods. Not long ago, a merchant vessel, the Blind Princess, was raided by Murlocs. Although the ship escaped intact, much of its cargo was dragged overboard by the creatures, including a very valuable statuette of Tyrannus Menethil. We want that statuette recovered. Search the coastal Murloc hovels for crates. We saw crates, barrels, and other evidence of lost cargo. Find the Menethil statuette and return it to me. We saw a crate that I commented on. Somewhere, we were here, somewhere here, right? We saw the crate. I commented that it looks strangely like an item we would have to pick up. So that is hopefully we'll be able to come across that again, because that's what it seems to want. We are going to take a break here. Next time we will find the Green Warden, we'll get that quest turned in, and at the same time we'll search for those Murloc crates and see if we can find that in the same area. As always, thank you guys so much for joining me today. Your support means the world to me, so stay safe out there, take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll see you back here again real soon. Bye now.